Is this goddamn thing on yet so I can start smacking the shit out of you niggas? He's in my goddamn comment section talking crazy. Get your asses on in here. Get your asses on in here, nigga. Because I'm about to start slapping the shit out of somebody. What up, JB? Who was that? Zone Beauty, what up? What up, everybody? What up, B? Summer Breeze, Capricorn, Magic T, Chris H, what up, NATO? Look here, man, if y'all some flat earth niggas up in here, y'all might not want to be in here right now because I'm about to drag it more off on you niggas. Somebody done made it bad for you niggas. Up in my comment section talking crazy. Now I got to destroy all the flat earther niggas. See? Why the fuck y'all want to fuck with me, nigga? Y'all ain't never heard me say nothing about no flat earth shit. And the last day, and today is the last day I'm gonna say something about it. Because I'm about to blow up the goddamn spot. Y'all niggas done fuck with the wrong nigga. Y'all, why the fuck, come on, nigga. Y'all know who the fuck y'all dealing with. Why the fuck you want to bring the dragon more out of me, nigga? In my comment section talking crazy. About to get it today, though. Time to tell you that shit. Lost y'all goddamn mind talking crazy to me. In my damn comment section. What up, y'all? Oops, sorry, hold on. All right, now that should be good. All right, we back. What up, everybody? Y'all seen the, you seen the title? Well, last week, when I did the video last week, what up? Can't see who that was, but what up? Did my video last week. What up, Tish? I saw you in here. Who was that? Meth, what up? So, I said a little something about, I was talking about Aaron Rodgers. And I was talking about how Aaron Rodgers is basically on most of the stuff that we on. Other than, and you can tell from the interview he did with this Caucasian dude. You can go look it up on the internet. I don't know what the guy's channel is. Some Caucasian dude, some blonde dude, probably right winger. But he said something about he said, I'm not a flat earther or anything like that. Basically shitting on Kyrie. And then I said Kyrie left himself open because he believes some dumb shit. And I said, all the flat earth dumb motherfuckers. So apparently somebody took offense to that because y'all must be some flat earth niggas. So, some flat earth niggas took offense to what I said, huh? Well, let me offend you some more today, goddammit. You done lost your goddamn mind. We ain't gonna do that yet, though. What we gonna do first, hold on. What we gonna do first is hilarious because most of y'all believe the earth is a damn, well, not most of y'all, but some of y'all believe the earth is a damn Frisbee. That's hilarious. Or a flying saucer from the Jetsons. We gonna handle that in a second. But, you know, and before I get into it, I'm gonna post in the description box. I'm not really gonna go through all the shit that y'all believe, that flat earthers believe, because there's a dude named Professor Dave who already did it. He destroyed all you flat earther niggas. He had a whole series debunking the flat earth shit. This nigga's I think a physics professor or some shit. But he destroyed the whole shit. Nigga got like 5 or 6 videos where after the second, third video, sorry y'all, the app just cut off. I don't know what the fuck is that. I don't know what the hell be going on, man. These niggas be on my live stream like a motherfucker, but the app just cut off. Now we back. We should be back. But as I was saying, Professor Dave, he did a whole series cutting up the flat earther niggas. So I'm just gonna put the links to Professor Dave's, a couple of his videos, not even all of them. This nigga got like 6 or 7 videos taking you niggas down. Taking down all you flat earther niggas. Just simple science too. Ain't you go into a little deep science, but more is just simple science. I'm gonna leave. Now let me say this. I'm gonna preface by saying this. Fuck Professor Dave. Professor Dave, I don't get down with Professor Dave at all. Professor Dave is a bitch. Let me just say that. Professor Dave might get smacked up if I saw him in the street. However, for you flat earther niggas, he handled you niggas. So, he a pompous dude. He a very pompous dude. Think he's super smart because he got a degree in a, you know, in an institution, in a college. He think he the smartest nigga on the planet. Now, having said that, he killed the flat earther shit. A lot of his other shit is suspect because he tries to get into metaphysics science and all that shit that he can't quantify with science, with the type of science he uses. But for the actual science that you can quantify, physical shit that we can touch, he broke that shit down. So I'm gonna put the links in the description box. If you don't want to wait, go on over to Professor Dave and get your head smashed in right now before you come back and watch this video. Because he gonna go through all the shit that I'm not gonna go over all the stuff that he goes over, debunking the points of this shit. I'm gonna go into why, or the evidence that the earth is round. I'm not gonna go into debunking your shit. I'm just gonna go into how you know that the earth is round. Just a few things. This ain't even all the shit. You can't get through all the shit of why the earth is round. However, we're going to get to that today. But first, before we do that, and I just want y'all to know that it's hilarious, man. I'm sorry. Niggas been hitting me up with the comments all week. That shit is funny. And I usually don't read negative comments, just so y'all know. So if y'all ever wrote me a negative comment, I've never heard your thoughts. Sorry. But, you know, this wasn't necessarily negative. This was just more disputed. So, I'll fuck with you niggas. But some niggas was writing some negative stuff in there. And I'm about to get at you specific niggas who was talking crazy, nigga. You done fucked with a dragon. You know, God, why you going to bring the dragon more out? Come on, nigga. I've been Phoenix. How long? Y'all want to fuck with the dragon? Come on, dude. That's y'all niggas. This is crazy. All right. Y'all niggas believe the earth is a giant infinity pool, dripping water into space. Nigga, just go to the edge, nigga, and watch the water drip off into the stars. Like, nigga, hey, nigga, this shit is cool, nigga. Hey, let me swim back. Nigga, the earth is a giant fucking Frisbee infinity pool to these niggas. All right, but we about to get into this shit later. But just so you know, most of y'all shit come from somebody called Globebusters. Most of y'all doctrine come from niggas called Globebusters and Santos Bertucci. But Globebusters has the most compiled information on this shit. And so does Santos Bertucci. Y'all know Santos, he deals with the astrology shit. He be on the astrology shit a lot, but he way the fuck off with this flat earth shit. But before we do that, let's get into a couple of things first. So, as I put in the title again, the feds halted. They're going to halt the enforcement of the craxation. The craxation mandates. They stopped. They're not going to enforce them. They were basically going to implement, they were giving businesses till January the 4th. First it was going to be like November. But then they was like, oh, well, let these niggas make money during the holidays. Then when the holidays is over, like COVID, nigga, COVID is gonna know, well, we ain't gonna attack them niggas during the holiday. So we'll be kicking it over here in the Bahamas. And then after Christmas, nigga, we gonna get y'all niggas. That's what they act like COVID is like, nigga, hey, you know what? Biden don't want us over there during Christmas. So niggas ain't getting hokied up during Christmas, so we gotta wait. Nigga, this is some stupid shit. It's absolute stupid. Yeah, OSHA, thank you. Occupational Service for Health or Administration or some shit like that. So, OSHA suspended the enforcement of the federal mandate. Now, why did they do that? Because I told you in the last video, Friday, the federal appeals court told him he couldn't do it. in the Fifth Circuit. And so there are other courts that also are getting, he has like 25 lawsuits in 25 different states. And so because I told you guys he was trying to consolidate all of the cases, all of the claims into one case, because he was like, all these states are saying the same stuff, so why can't I just put it all in one case and smash all these niggas with one idea and wipe them all out? And they were like, nah, you can't do that. So he has 25 separate cases that he got to deal with. Excuse me. Oh, who was that? Oh, what is that? Man, why you got me trying to look at this? What? I am Maze. Appreciate you. If I don't call your name out during the super chat, man, it ain't because I'm not getting at you. I may be in a flow or I don't see the screen real good, but I appreciate all the super chats. Make sure y'all hit the like button because y'all know how the algorithm do. And if y'all want to know when I'm on, make sure y'all hit that bell, that whatever bell above the subscribe thing. All right, so the feds the feds put a halt on that, said it could be a major violation of your constitutional rights, right? Know your rights, baby. Know your rights, foundation. But it said it can be a major violation of your constitutional rights, so they put a hold on it. This is 2 courts that said that, lower court and the upper court. Now it's supposed to go to the Supreme Court. But before that even happened, there's gonna be a whole bunch of them that go there. So he done fucked up with this. He may even pull it. They may even pull the case. Because if they let it get that far and the government says no, you can't mandate vaccines, then that's across the board forever for life. So in order to maybe to pull that back and save it for another time, they may pull the case. But so that's what's happening with that. So they didn't want to get smashed and they didn't want to get a bunch of lawsuits coming back if the case goes to court and the Supreme Court says, they rule with the 2 lower courts, then it'll be major lawsuits behind that if this was ongoing and they were enforcing all these mandates and all this and that. Can you imagine all the lawsuits that come back if they were enforcing these mandates and the court comes back and said that you don't got the right to do that? Oh, nigga, they'd break the damn government with all them goddamn mandates coming about. So that's why they halted enforcement of the federal mandate, right? So that should mean in your states, your state government should be holding up too, because the federal pressure on them is pulled back. So the mandates in your state should be easing back too, because now that the federal foot is off their neck, then they may feel a little more comfortable doing this or easing it back a little bit, because it was 27 states. 28 states actually sued. 3 Democratic states. Most of them are Republican states, but 3 Democratic states sued that nigga over the vaccination mandate. So that means everybody so you only got 50 states. That means the majority of the states think this is some bullshit. So now, because of that, they pretty much know they got a crazy uphill battle on the vaccination. So on the Hokey X juice mandate. So that's a great thing. You guys, your pushback is they starting to hear you. And these, remember, these judges are elected officials and stuff, man. They hear that. They look at the polls and what happened when they were pushing these mandates through before. The support for them way up here. Right now, the support for Biden's vaccination policy is way below 50%. That means the majority of the people think he bullshit, he fucking up. So then the courts look at that and say, oh, well, shit, we need to go with what the public say. Like, let's fuck with that. So now you're starting to see the pushback starting to work. And you got to keep doing it, man. I'm telling you, it's about knowing your rights. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for these Caucasian people out here taking these stuff to the court, you niggas would be fucked. Because none of you niggas, I know no nigga has bought a goddamn a lawsuit. How many niggas you bought? How many of you niggas bought a lawsuit? Come on, tell me. How many? How many of you niggas that went down there and filed a lawsuit on against your or for a violation of your constitutional rights for making you take this cracks nation mandate? Not a one. If you have, I'm sorry if I'm assuming. If I'm assuming, I'm sorry. Let me know in the chat if y'all have, or in the comments section if you have. But most of these cases are brought by Caucasian people. Fighting for your rights. Really fighting for their rights, but they fighting for your rights too. Your rights go right along with their rights. So y'all better stop shitting on these niggas so much and better try to get with these people, because they're the ones who know how the system go, and you don't. And y'all just sitting back crying, talking about they making us get this, they making us get that, but don't have no idea how to fight against the shit. When the Caucasian people is doing all the fighting for your rights. Don't let them niggas be doing that, so then they can come up later and be like, well, we the ones, we're the ones we support, we the ones who did it. We had to carry you on our backs. We're always carrying you guys. Why don't you fucking learn your rights so we don't have to carry you? See, that type of shit. Learn your goddamn rights, because it is the Caucasians who are bringing these lawsuits and halting the, you know, the blowback that this shit is bringing. So then, did you hear that the cat dog cat? They say you're gonna need a fourth Boost Mobile. You're gonna need a fourth Boost Mobile shot. Bow. So you got the one, then you had the two, then you needed the Boost Mobile, and then they say you're gonna need another Boost Mobile. But this shit is effective. This shit works. It works. Believe what I tell you. It works. Don't listen. What do you mean? Don't listen to that. That's science. Listen to me. This shit works. 4 times, but it works. Don't worry about it. The fourth time, you haven't heard the saying, the 4 times the charm? Huh? So this is these niggas' scam. 4th time's the charm for you niggas. Maybe the 5th. they gonna keep that shit going. Nigga, you never heard the phrase 100 times the charm? What do you mean? It's been around for years. Yeah, 100 times the charm. It even rhymes. Like, nigga, y'all better get with this shit. They are coming for your rights. So, and just so, I don't know if you also heard, not they're only doing that, they're suggesting the 4th Boost Mobile, but some kids, so the kids, you know, the kids are supposed to get a smaller dose of the X juice, right? So this is to start off. They trying to see what happens, right? So the kids get the smaller dose of the X juice. Man, I think like 14 kids got a, this is what we know of. This is what they reported. But like 14 kids got an adult dose of the Hokey X. But no, it's going to be safe. Nothing's going to happen. This and that, all this bullshit. 14 kids. 14 children got a full dose of the Hokey X. We don't know what the fuck is going to happen to them kids. 5 to 11, 14 kids. This is some bullshit. I feel sorry for them kids, but their parents need their asses beat. For you to subject your children to some fucking trial, to some shit that's not proven over the long term, for you to do that to your child before this motherfucker's even had a chance to live? Are you insane? When he's not even in danger? It's fucking ridiculous. So the parents, the kids do not deserve that, but whatever the emotion, whatever happened to them kids, the parents, you're gonna deserve that emotion, that energy back, because you should not have trusted the fucking government who's never proved that they got your goddamn best interest at heart, ever. Never fucking ever. But we're gonna trust them this time. This time they got us. You know, I didn't know. No, the government has us, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That was in the past. They're good now. The fuck out of here. So then the other thing I wanted to let y'all know, there's some other good news came out of this. Now, I wish I had thought of this, but I didn't. There was this Caucasian cat on TikTok who was breaking this shit down. Very smart brother. Very smart brother. I didn't think about this because I don't work for niggas. So that's why I didn't think about this. But for you niggas who work for motherfuckers, and they are saying that you have to get a mandate. And just so you know, a real mandate is what the court did against Biden. Ordering them to stop, that's a court mandate. An order coming from the court, that's an actual mandate, is what the court did against Biden on Friday. So, getting back to this, so if your job tries to force you to get the Hokey X, you say, all right, this is your argument, all right. Okay. Employers have the right to mandate and make sure that their business runs efficiently and properly without any damage, any harm. Okay, we got you. You have the right to mandate. Great. Now, what you're doing is mandating something that I don't get to leave at the office. I take that with me. I don't get to clock out of having a vaccine. You're only allowed to mandate something while I'm on the clock. But when I'm off the clock, I still have this vaccination X juice inside of me. So therefore, if you're going to require me to have something that's in for the job, that's going to be in my body that I can't clock out from, that's going to be in my body for 24 hours, then you need to pay me for 24 hours of work. That's a real fucking thing. That's a real goddamn fucking argument that you can use in court. They cannot mandate you to get something for the job that you have that's going to affect you after you clock out and not expect to pay you for that extra time. Oh, you want me to get it? Okay, nigga. Well, you just signed this paper saying you're going to be paying me as long as I work here for 24 hours of work. When I'm pissing, I'm shitting at home, I'm getting into bed, getting it with my woman, you paying me, my nigga. Thanks. That's a real argument. That's a real legal argument. That's a brilliant argument brought up by this Caucasian dude. Like I said, he must work for somebody. But absolutely brilliant. You guys need to pull that argument up to your employers immediately. Something that they're mandating you to do, you cannot clock out from. They're only allowed to tell you to do something while you're on the clock. When you clock out, your life is your own. However, they're mandating you to get something that's going to stay with you that you did not make the choice of getting on your own. You're forced to get. So if you're forced to keep this while you're not on the clock, then they should be forced to pay you. Simple as that. Great argument to that Caucasian dude on TikTok. Big time. So y'all need to hit that up. Make sure y'all look into that for sure. I'll try to look for that video and put that in the description box too. But I don't know how you can find it. Somebody sent it to me. So I don't even know how you can find it. So I'll try to put it in the description box for you. But off the chain argument. I mean, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I don't see any court that would refute any such logic. It's absolute brilliant logic. So get on board. So the other thing I want to talk to y'all about, pedophiles are trying to become mainstream. The pedophile movement is trying to become mainstream. We cannot let this shit happen. You understand? Yo, you guys have got to push back against this shit. We cannot let this happen. They're trying to rebrand. See, y'all don't understand. We're in a time of branding. Everything is about branding, which is symbols. And symbols speak. They say esoteric or they have a hidden meaning behind whatever the small symbol or glyph is, or phrase also can be a symbol of something. So they're coming up with MAPS, which is minor attracted person. Fucking bullshit. Map? Get the fuck out of here. You mean you disgusting fuck. That's what that is. A minor attracted person, fool? How the hell are you attracted to a person whose mind is not developed? What the fuck? You a sick ass motherfucker. That's what that is. Label it that. And see, this is the shit they're trying to do. You guys don't understand. You guys are at the tail end of America. When they start doing this type of shit, trying to push this type of line crossing into mainstream where there's no boundaries anymore, that's when systems fall. That's when societies fail. When men become women, women become men. You know what I'm saying? There is no, you know, structure. Oh, no more. Where are they? How the fuck are you a they when they is plural? I get the concept. You're part of all that is and all that. But nigga, right now, you only see one of you. How are you a they and a them? And all the rest of this other bullshit that they be pulling up. But this is the end, though. Just so y'all know. Go back and be like, this nigga Kev wasn't bullshit. Nigga, America gone, nigga. Yep. This is the end of the great empire of America. When the citizens are turned on each other with every fucking type of you're turned on each other with every type of what's the word? Argument, or you know, for the lack of a better term, an argument or dispute, or you know, give me another word, y'all, but you guys are arguing or fighting against each other against the most minuscule bullshit that has nothing to do with how you live truly, how the country is run. That's really what's going to affect your lives, is how the country is run. Not if somebody call you motherfucking, put a goddamn pronoun that you want in front of your name. That's some stupid shit. What good if it does it make if you a woman and I call you Mr. or him or he, and the government is gone? The government come in smashing on you, taking all your goddamn rights. Well, you can have that right, but the right for your freedom, you can call yourself he as long as you call yourself he in that motherfucking cage over there. You understand, nigga? Get your he ass in that goddamn cage, motherfucker. That's how shit goes. Doesn't matter. You have the right to call yourself a fucking he or she or it or they or whatever if your fucking body's locked up. If your motherfucking body's polluted with toxins and poisons and shit that they fucking putting out on your ass. What good does it make? I'm a he. I'm finally a she, and I can go out into the world and feel great. Fuck out of here. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So this map shit has got to go. This is the last straw. This is fucking, they done crossed the line with this bullshit. And I think it was goddamn professor who was trying to argue it. A professor was trying to argue this shit. Minor attracted persons. No. Disgusting ass fuck. A daff. You a map? No, I'm gonna call you a daff. That's what your ass is. You a DAF, a daff. So the only way this is gonna stop is if you push back against it. Every time you hear it, don't just be like, man, that's some crazy shit, and then go on to something else. No, start discussions with everybody about this shit. Make sure everybody knows that you got to push back against this bullshit. You can't, I mean, if you don't do it, that's how all of this shit is allowed to go through. They're the ones that's more motivated than you. The alphabet soup niggas. It's only a few of them niggas, but they super motivated and they be on it all the fucking time. And if you're on something all the goddamn time, the shit is gonna crack. Niggas ain't understand that science shit. It's called perseverance. Niggas, we give up after motherfucking 2 tries. Oh, that shit ain't work. All right, nigga, what's the next thing? Nigga, I'm out. That's niggas. But you niggas, you gotta keep going. These motherfucking, like I said, alphabet soup niggas, they keep on going. And then to where there's no opposition, you get tired of fucking opposing them, and then they still going. And then before you know it, everything that they want, the whole agenda that they wanted, is pushed through. And everything you thought that you had a foundation on is crumble. If you don't fight what the fuck you want, nigga, then don't be tripping when the shit gets stripped from you. If you don't want to fight for your fundamental way of life, don't be crying when the shit gets stripped from you. When somebody come and fuck your kids. And it's legal, and they legally do it. When a motherfucking 40-year-old nigga show up, take your goddamn 10-year-old daughter out on a fucking date. Don't say shit, and it's legal. Don't say a motherfucking thing when you had the goddamn chance to do something about it. When you heard the term map being created, and you was like, nigga, that's some crazy, that's some nasty shit. What a man. That's nasty. Ugh. And that's the response you gave it? Nah. Do not let these motherfuckers be out here fucking kids. That's the last straw. We not having that. Do not let me catch your ass calling yourself that. And you motherfucking around me, nigga. Roadhouse. That's all that's all I say. Roadhouse. Anybody who don't know what I mean, go watch the movie Roadhouse at the end. See the fight with Patrick Swayze and the convict nigga at the end, and see what Patrick Swayze did to the convict nigga. Roadhouse. If I see a nigga talking that shit, Roadhouse. Nigga, that's all I'm saying. All right, so the next thing, got a couple more. So Biden is introducing a new driving tax on you niggas. Nigga, I told you this shit is going to fuck. Nigga, America's stock is bow, nigga. This is on the downswing. I would short America's stock if I could. But driving tax. So what they call it, what they said it was, it's a voluntary pilot plan at first to see if it works. So they're gonna start, people are gonna be able to volunteer for this pilot plan where, first of all, who the fuck would volunteer to pay to drive on the goddamn road when you've been driving on it for free the whole goddamn time? So apparently this is part of the infrastructure shit, right? To make more money for infrastructure. So you're gonna drive on the road, people gonna enter it, drive get like 8 cents per minute or some shit like that. It's like 8 cents per minute or 8 cents per mile. Sorry. 8 cents per mile or some shit like that. So they're testing it and it's voluntary. Always remember, when the government say something voluntary first, that just means when we're testing it to see how it works, that just means, oh, it's coming down the line. We just want to make sure for public pushback on shit they implement to see if it's, how much backlash we're going to get from this shit when we release it. If we're going to get a lot, we'll hold it back a little bit. Hold it back a bit more. They get too crazy in their pocket. Say that shit for later. Bring that shit out in another 2 years. They ain't ready for that shit yet. But that's how they do shit. If you ain't tripping, they be like, oh, okay. You want a little more? they push it on up on you. You want some on your plate? You sure you didn't want them on your plate? Nigga, they'll dump that whole goddamn pan of fucking bacon on your plate. So, new driving tax is coming. This is part of that socialist system. They're slowly implementing socialist things within the country. Before you know it, they turn you into a socialist country. Then America's in position to be moved into the one world government, which is the true plan. Y'all got to know this one world order is the true plan. They got to get this shit done so they can do other shit. So take out a gang of niggas first, so the population is much more manageable. While we doing that, scare the shit out of niggas, rip niggas of their rights. So you don't have any. You have no defense against us doing this shit, but how we rip out your rights is we scare the shit out of you, so we don't really rip them out. You basically give them to us. You give them to us in a Santa Claus bag, and so, or under a Christmas tree, and so you never get those back. So this is the shit that's going on. I just wanted y'all to be aware of this Biden driving tax that he calls voluntary at first. That's going to be compulsory eventually down the line for sure. Niggas are voluntary. Okay, you got a few niggas in it at the beginning that volunteered to pay 8 cents a mile. Who the fuck would do that? Hey, nigga, here, take my money. Like, nigga, that's some fucking crazy shit. So they're only doing that so they can get the program going, because they know they would never get anybody if they implemented it as compulsory at first. Y'all, it'd be major pushback. So get the plan going as voluntary first, then the plan is moving, and then we flip the plan into being compulsory. So, and the last thing I want to talk about before I get into some other stuff, this main topic, is the government. They said UFOs, or she said the word specifically, extraterrestrial life, might be buzzing the U.S. warships on the ocean. We don't know for sure, but we can't tell what it is. And it could be extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial in nature. And she struggled to get that word out. She didn't want to say it either. She almost choked up on extraterrestrial. Nigga, she choked at the end of that word. She did not want to say the word extraterrestrial. Promise you she didn't. Could not help it. She could not help it. Bye out. So, I told you they are slowly releasing the information of this shit. That's right, the government. They are slowly releasing this information so that you don't flip the fuck out when they finally show you. And let me tell you how ill it is, how much is working. The article that I saw that showed that, I saw that shit, I let it sit for 3 days. I just kept scrolling past it. Back in the day, when they would say government, the aliens buzz warships, I'd have been on that shit in 2 seconds. But I let that motherfucker pass for 3 days. Then I finally clicked on this. And let me see what these niggas talking about. Because they're slowly desensitizing you to it. There are aliens. At this point, if you think that it ain't aliens, you tripping. You are closed, you are asleep, you are dead. If you believe that there's not aliens or extraterrestrial life around this motherfucker at this point. They're slowly telling you. But again, all this stuff is happening right at the same time. Hokey, forced Hokey X. I told you to go look at the X-Files, goddammit. And y'all keep asking me which episode. You gotta watch the series. It culminates with the first movie of the X-Files. So if you really want to watch, you want to shortcut it and not watch the damn series and see what it's about, you can go watch the first X-Files movie, and then that kind of sums up a little bit. But you're gonna be left off. If you watch that movie, you're gonna be missing out on a lot of stuff because that movie is just a continuation of the show. So, but that plot, the X-Juice plot, is in the movie. All right, so. And then the full culmination with it, you got to watch the last season of the X-Files, and then they break down the whole plot and plan of what happened. So, but that's the real shit. That's what's going down there, and the government just releases. They say that the warships are being buzzed by UFOs. Do y'all know what buzz mean? I don't think y'all know what buzz mean. Buzz. Go back to Top Gun. Top Gun is when buzzing is when the planes, the radio control tower, they fly super close to the radio control tower, and then the jet engines make a big loud sonic boom and messes up the ears of the people, of the humans in the tower. What they're saying is UFOs are doing this to warships. They're sonic booming past the warships, fucking with them. Shoo, boom, shoo, boom. Speeding over. Hey, what up, nigga? Shoo, boom, and taking off. So that's what's going on right now with the government and the Navy, or the Marines. It could be the Marines too, because they're on the water. But they said UFOs or extraterrestrial life is buzzing the warships. So I'm telling y'all better get with it, man. You're in a whole new paradigm. After it started with the death of Kobe. culminated with the conjunction, the ritual of the conjunction. It brought it in. But it started with the killing of Kobe, or the sacrifice of Kobe, culminated with the conjunction, and now you're in a new time, a new energy, the world is never going to be like you thought it was. Please leave that alone. Leave that behind. That's not coming back. Sorry, that shit ain't coming back. Most of the goddamn world got some fucking alien Hokey X juice up in them now, who has no idea what that's gonna do. We need to wait to see what the fuck that's gonna do. If niggas gonna wake up with a goddamn fucking arm growing out their neck in about 3 years. We need to see what the fuck is gonna happen with that. Or the babies, whatever babies are had off of this shit. If these motherfuckers don't come out motherfucking with eyes like bees and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have no idea what's going on. This is a new time. Be prepared. Get your mind right and get prepared for the time we in. Now, for all you flat earther niggas, now I got all of that out of the way. All you flat earther niggas in my damn comment section talking absolute madness. Nigga, if you niggas don't know that the earth is round at this point, I really can't help you. I really don't give a shit, honestly. That ain't, because it don't affect me whatsoever. However, if you on my channel and you sitting up here and you think, oh, this nigga got all this other knowledge, but I don't know that the earth is flat, what the fuck are you talking about? I can know all the rest of this other shit. The universe is, I'm in harmony with all the rest of this other shit, but not the earth, nigga. You ain't in harmony with the earth, nigga. The earth is flat. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga, on that shit. I know you in harmony with all this other shit, but not the earth. Really? Come on, niggas. Fuck out of here. Couldn't do what I do if I'm not in harmony with the earth. So, let's start running down some shit on how you know the earth is round. Let's go to the Kabbalion. As above, so below. What does that mean? As above, so below. So that means whatever you see outside of yourself is also within yourself. All right? That's one of the laws of the Kabbalion, called the Law of Correspondence. As above, so below. Right? Whatever's out there, also down here. There, here. There. All right? I can stop with that. The ancients left that little blueprint for niggas right there. As above, so below. Right? How does that manifest? That means whatever that galaxy that you see working out there is the same galaxy working on the inside. Right? So, what does the galaxy look like? Or what is it made of first? Made of planets. Planets are round. How do we know this? You can see them with telescopes. Well, nigga, that's fake news. Them fake pictures. We don't know what that shit look like. Well, you know what, nigga? They sell telescopes to private niggas. Not just the government. There are private telescopes. You, nigga, can go buy a telescope on Amazon right now. Point that motherfucker up in the sky and see that the planets are round. So then, why would those be round? Every other goddamn body in the fucking sky is round. But we a hubcap. You niggas believe Earth is a goddamn hubcap. Nigga, I'm gonna have some fun today. Fuck that shit. Y'all niggas done fucking fuck with the wrong nigga today. I'm about to clown all you niggas. So, let's keep it going. Motherfucking fuck with me, nigga. So, not just the planets. Do you know that Saturn got 82 moons that are round? Jupiter got 79 moons that are also round. However, not us. What you mean, nigga? That's them. Not me, nigga. Nigga, I don't fuck that, nigga. Look, I know all the rest of you niggas like that, but nigga, that ain't how I get down, nigga. That ain't nigga the earth. The universe made the rest of you niggas like that, but it made me something extra. The fuck out of here. You niggas is hilarious. All right. The planets. As above, so below. That's the first one. I should leave it at that, but we not. Let's keep it going. The womb. The womb isn't exactly round. It's the shape of an oval. But that's pretty much round. Sorry. Just this. The womb from which you come is round. And if the woman is the microcosm. Also, let's go back to the planets real quick. Your atoms in your body are microcosms of the solar system. And your atoms are round spheres. Go ask any scientist. Oh, but they ain't on the hoax? Oh, my bad. They ain't on the hoax too, my nigga. They been bamboozled like the rest of us. Nigga, that motherfucking atom ain't round. That proton, that neutron, that electron ain't round. What you looking at, nigga? Okay. So, just get the womb, and that leads to eggs. The eggs inside, or the ovaries, are round. Also, testicles. Your testicles are also round. These are where life comes from. Just like life comes from the earth. Again, as above, so below. Life, round, round. Okay? Regular seeds. just seeds. You plant in the ground. Round. Oh yeah, also life. Giver of life. Breastises. I touched on this last time. Big old massive breasts is sitting right here. Loveliness to all you ladies. Tip my hat to all you beautiful ladies. But breast, round. Also, giver of life. This is where the food for the child comes from. Round. I touched on this last time. That big old nice round pile on the sisters. And y'all go, well, white women's booties are flat. Really? First of all, sisters are the mothers of the earth. So, right there. I wasn't talking about Caucasians. However, Caucasian girls got big booties too. You better go look up Alexis, Texas. That shut that shit down right there. So, booties, also where life comes from, you know, they supports life right up under. Around. We're gonna keep it going. Your cells in your body. Oh, appreciate you. Who was that? Oh, I'm in the ways. Your cells in your body are also round. Okay, just keep it. Let's keep that going. The storms. You ever see a storm on a planet from a satellite? You ever see the storm spinning? It's called the Coriolis effect. It spins on the northern hemisphere. It spins one direction, clockwise. The lower hemisphere spins counterclockwise. That's not possible. First of all, you can't even have a southern hemisphere on a goddamn hubcap. Just let's get that out of the way right there. We're going to get to that in a minute. How you get a southern hemisphere from a hubcap. But we'll get to that in a second. However, in the southern hemisphere, the storms move counterclockwise. Northern hemisphere clockwise. That's only possible on a spinning ball because the centrifugal force of the ball spin creates or helps those, or creates the spin of the storm. And that little circle you see in the middle is called the eye of the storm. It gets the spin. That happens only on a spherical body, not a flat, not a flat hubcap. Seasons. How do you explain the seasons on a hubcap? I know how y'all always say, well, if you go look at the model, the flat Earth model, it basically says that the Earth is flat, and on the edge of the Earth is the Antarctic, right? And so the sun is up here, and it moves around this motherfucking disk in a circle, but so is the moon. And the moon and the sun just move around this big-ass motherfucking hubcap in a circle. However, when we observe the sun, it rises and sets, right? Over an edge. You see an edge. When the sun is going down, it goes below the edge. When it, excuse me, when it rises, it comes above the edge, right? But as the sun is going down, you can see the earth, the water move up. That's only possible on when the sun is going down from a spherical body. It ain't moving around like this. If the sun was just moving around like this, you wouldn't see it set. All you would see, as if it was closer to where you lived, you would see it bright. And once it moved in a circle and moved away from you, you would just see it get dimmer. You wouldn't see it set. You would see the sun right here, moving away, getting smaller. So the moon. Also, we also see the same face of the moon. All of us see the same face of the moon. If the moon was on a flat disk moving in a circle, we would see different parts of the moon because we'd be standing on different sides of the moon at the same time. So how is it that all of us see the same face of the moon? That's because we are on a ball spinning, rotating, and moving and moving around. And the moon is also moving around us. So that alone. Or how do you explain the season? Like I said, the seasons. So that's only possible. And also on the model, the way the flat Earth model explains the seasons, they say that during the summer, the sun is making a small circle within the middle, and on the winter times, it's making a giant circle on the outside, and that explains the seasons. But the season, that means the seasons would be different times and different and of different, and different light. You wouldn't see the same light. Everybody sees summer the same time when summer shows up in your side of the globe. Summer is not shorter here and then longer for somebody else. It's the same for everybody. Come on, man. Y'all niggas is hilarious. Oh, GPS. Global positioning satellites. Just so you know, there are hundreds of thousands of satellites above the Earth. Hundreds of thousands of satellites above the Earth. Now, how the fuck do you think they got those satellites up there without knowing the calculations and the measurements of the Earth? And how do you think GPS works if it doesn't know the position of the Earth? You think it's just a gang of satellites sitting up right in this dome? Because most of these flat Earth niggas think it's a flat Earth with a dome on top of it. Like I said, a hubcap. So what y'all think is the satellites is floating at the top of the dome? It's the 405, it's the pack freeway at the top. Way the fuck up there with a gang of satellites. Come on, man. I ain't finished. Does that make any goddamn sense? Hundreds of thousands of satellites. How you think your phone be working? How you think they can find your ass wherever the fuck you go? Global positioning satellite. Come on, niggas. I'm gonna tell you why this whole shit is in the first place too. What this whole damn flat earther bullshit is about too. But we're gonna keep on going because you flat earther niggas done fuck with the wrong nigga. Basketball or any ball game. Let's say basketball. Do you know any ball game? If you take a ball, what happens with any ball game or any ball sport? The ball has to have what? A rotation on the ball. First of all, where do you think they get it from? And they get the round ball that you play with. Where do you think they get that shit from? It's a model of the earth. We didn't come up with that. That was ancient. That's from the ancient times. They knew the earth was round. So much so that they were able to create clocks that lasted for thousands of years. That was accurate up to thousands of years later. We're talking about the Mayans. The Mayans was able to predict a goddamn solar eclipse 1,000 years before it happened. How the hell you think they did that? We ain't even getting to solar eclipses and shit like that. That ain't even possible with a goddamn hubcap on a hubcap. Or a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse is when the earth gets in the middle of the sun and the moon. How the fuck y'all explain that shit? If the earth is a goddamn Frisbee. and the moon and the sun is trapped up here in a dome above the Frisbee. How does the earth get in the middle of the sun and the goddamn moon to create a lunar eclipse? Come on, niggas. Shit. So, basketball has to have a what? A spin on the ball. Anybody play basketball, try to shoot a flat ball that with no rotation on it. It's not going to do anything. The reason that is because we're on a globe, a ball that's spinning. So when you shoot at a circle, you have to put a spin. You shoot a sphere at another sphere, you have to put a spin on it. Because there's a spin. Do you know that your shooting is dictated by the spin of the earth also? That's why most people don't shoot the same all the time. That's why every shot doesn't go in the same way all the time. Because the earth is spinning and that affects your rotation of the ball when you spin the ball. Come on, niggas. Also, a football as well. Football has a spin on it. It's not round, but it's oblong. It spins this way in a circle. Baseball, soccer, all the balls, goddammit, they have a rotation on them. They have to have a spin on it. So, basketball. That's something y'all niggas should know for real. You can't make a basket unless you put a spin on the ball, on the globe, the spinning globe that you niggas have. All right, then next one, there's a video of homeboy Steve-O from the Jackass movies. This nigga took a jet ride. They call it the edge of space, going to the edge of space, and actually civilians can take this space ride. It's in a fighter jet called the MiG-FLUG, MiG-FLUG, MiG-FLUG. It's Russian. It's the only plane that you can take. Excuse me. It's the only plane where civilians can take a flight of a military jet up to the edge of space. No one else in the world does this in a military jet, and it's in Russia. You can pay, and it costs 20 G's to do it, 17,000 to 20 grand to do it. Steve-O took the flight. Now, you can go to the website, you can go on YouTube, not the website, but you can go on YouTube and type in that jet and see the flights that it takes, because they put a camera on the jet every time they fly up what they do with the edge of space. Now, this ends the whole shit right here. I don't even got to go through the rest of the shit after this. This motherfucker ends it right here. Go watch that video. The camera shows you when the motherfucking plane is at the edge of space, the whole earth is curved. It has a thin blue line around it. I forgot what they call that shit. But then it gets lighter and lighter as you get more and more towards it. It gets like bright white, blue. You can literally see the fucking curve of the goddamn earth. Right on the plane. And they got a gang of goddamn flights to show you. A gang of flights. Oh, look at this curve. Oh, look at that curve. Oh, shit. Do you know this is something pilots don't fucking argue with at all? Why? Because they know the goddamn earth is round. They see it every goddamn time they go up in a plane. But you motherfuckers who ain't doing no study, no critical thinking whatsoever, you looking at YouTube videos, and because the nigga sound good, oh shit, nigga, I want to be different. You know what? That shit sound great, nigga. I'm gonna roll with that. I want to be different. When your ancestors have told you since the beginning that the earth is round. But them niggas, they had all the sciences, all the shit that they did based off the fact that the earth was round, like the Kemetans putting the pyramid smack dab in the middle of the fucking planet. Y'all know that? The pyramid, the Great Pyramid of Giza is smack dab in the very center of the planet, right down to the last centimeter, the inch, nigga. How the hell do you think they did that without knowing the full measurements of the earth? And is anywhere in their doctrine, do they say the earth is flat? A motherfucking Frisbee? Or a hubcap? I'll wait. Because if you got something like that, you got some Kemetans, the ancient Kemetans, saying that the earth is flat, please send it to me. I'm very studied on the Kemetans. I ain't never seen one motherfucking thing that they said that the earth is goddamn flat. That it was a goddamn flying saucer from the Jetsons. Send it to me. Flat earther niggas. Don't fuck with me, nigga. Y'all done pissed me the fuck off. And just so you know, I'm not really mad. I'm just fucking with y'all. I ain't really pissed off. I'm fucking with y'all. This is how I fuck with people when I'm clowning. So I'm not really mad, but you gonna get the smoke anyway. Because y'all came for me in that comment section, niggas. Let you know this is how it go down when you come for me. Hold on. So, the Kemetans, getting back to the Kemetans. So, any of the ancients, and before the Kemetans, the Sumerians, the ancient Sumerians, or what they call the Sqid, the dark-headed ones. They had a whole full map of this galaxy. All the planets, the sizes, the shapes, the colors, and all of them were round. Not a disc. Not one was a goddamn disc. Round. Ball. But the ancients, they did all of that shit. They created that whole civilization. The best we've ever used the knowledge. I know y'all thinking this is the best we ever used the knowledge. It's not. The ancient Kemetans was probably the pinnacle of esoteric or scientific knowledge. Because they can't repeat that shit today. They can't build them pyramids today. So that would be the height of the knowledge. And none of those niggas have got no damn doctrine say the earth is flat. But they built the most the most magnanimous, the greatest structures in history. No round, no flat earth. All right, let's keep it going. And then we're going to do 2 dimensions versus 3 dimensions. So being something flat, again, means that it has no depth. Or it's 2 dimensions. Are you 2 dimensions? Do you only have height and length? No. Again, as above, so below. You have depth. You have an inside. Right? There's volume to you. There's volume to everything in the world. So why would something that's flat, how could something that's flat create all these things on it with volume? Something that's 2-dimensional create all these 3-dimensional objects on it. How does that work? Because a flat earth would be 2-dimensional. Just so y'all know, a Frisbee is 2-dimensional. So, how does a 2-dimensional object create 3-dimensional objects? Or birth three-dimensional objects. You can't create something that you don't have. Right? Okay. Let's move on. 2 dimensions versus 3 dimensions. Come on, man. Seriously? We even got to go. Flat Earth is 2 dimensions. So then, and just so you know, north and south are only possible on a sphere, because on a flat surface it would just be east and west. North and south is up and down. You can only have up and down on something that has that has height. I mean, that has depth. So again, show me the money. Show me the money. Come on, niggas. The ancients left all of this shit here for you niggas so that you can bypass this. I'm about to tell you what this shit is for in a second. The flower of life. The flower of life. How many of y'all are familiar with the flower of life? So look it up. The flower of life, which is the map of how all things are created in the universe, is created by overlapping circles. Boom, 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 boom. Can't just keep overlapping circles. Do it. You can do it right now on a piece of paper, and you will get the flower of life. Y'all, again, this flat Earth shit got y'all fucked up. I mean, and again, I never touched on it because I thought the shit was so motherfucking retarded. I'm like, I ain't even wasting time on it. But you niggas wrote that bullshit in my comment section, so had to come for you niggas. And just so you know, this is really about divine masculine and divine feminine. This is where we're about to get into what this truly is about. Something that's flat is masculine, like the line. So we go back to the line and the circles, ones and zeros. That's the basis. That's masculine and feminine. The earth is feminine. It's round. It's it's a sphere. That's feminine. Anyone knows that the earth is feminine. However, we've been in such a patriarchal society for so long, and actually we're moving out of that. And to me, this is a way to keep that system going because they understand, they see where we're moving with this energy. Do y'all understand the flat earth, round earth topic or debate is the same thing as transgenderism? It's just on a greater scale. You're trying to change the earth into something that it's not. You're trying to turn the feminine earth into a masculine earth. That's literally what it is. And when stuff like that is happening, as you can see, again, as above, so below. So this argument gets started wherever it was started with us, and if it gets a greater movement, you know, the between people, I should say, the idea of you being trapped or born in the wrong body. This starts to take traction, and then the greater energy starts to affect the greater energy. Oh, we're not men aren't women, women aren't men. Okay, well then the earth is not feminine. The earth is flat. First off, this was an old ass ideology that they got away from. And when they got away from it, they start balling on the earth. When they found out that the earth was a big ass globe, they were like, oh shit, nigga, we can do all this shit, nigga. Now that we know the earth is good, oh shit, nigga. Hey, nigga, make that shit over here. Hey, nigga, give me that. That's what happened when they found out that the earth was round. Niggas started mashing out. What the fuck? Come on, man. They are trapping you into this goddamn this conversation because it's distraction. And it also lowers your vibration. It takes you out of harmony with the earth. Anyone knows that the earth is feminine, who has a mother. The earth is the mother of everything on it, of all life on it. And that would make it feminine. And anyone knows that the circle, the round, is feminine. The flat, the line, is masculine. Well, not anybody knows that, but you should know that. This is the esoteric sciences, the divine masculine, divine feminine. And you need to be in harmony with those things if you want to evolve and grow. And this is the way to take you out of it. Getting you stuck on a dumbass conversation whether the earth is flat or round. When a fucking, literally the simplest science could prove that the earth is round. I just gave you all kind of shit on why the earth is round. Droplets of water. If the earth is flat, why are droplets of water anytime they land anywhere round? Come on. Why are droplets of water, anytime you see droplets of water land anywhere on any surface, they become round? Why is that? Flat earth niggas. Also, if the earth was round, that means if this earth was a big ass circle, wouldn't planes fly in circles? Wouldn't the plane fly to one circle all the time? Whether it was going or coming, it would fly either all the way to it would fly leaning to its left or fly leaning to its right if the earth was round. But you know that earth flights take straight paths when they're going. Even across the water. But if the earth was round and you would run into the edge of the dome, wouldn't the plane have to curve at some point to get to its destination? It does not. Come on, man. But again, this is the way to get you out of harmony. If they can get you out of, don't understand, that is one major thing. Getting you out of harmony with nature is one major way of controlling you. If you're not in vibration, then you don't know what to do. You're left at odds. Fear takes hold easier. A lot easier for people who are not in harmony, who are not in vibration with Mother Nature. You're left out here in chaos, not knowing what to do. Because you don't know of the soothing, the nurturer, Mother Earth, the divine feminine. And also you women who are out there getting turned into masculine. That's also happening to women. They're trying to, in this patriarch society, they're trying to make you masculine and turn you away from your natural feminine selves. The word feminine means to nurture. When y'all were out here talking about feminism, I'm a feminist, and you out here gangster, I'm a feminist. That's not what a feminist is. That's not the energy of a feminist. The word feminine means to nurture, to suckle at the teat of the breast. That's what it means. The feminine energy is soft, masculine hard. This is not, this is elementary shit. Y'all should know from the jump. Flat, masculine. Round, feminine. The earth is feminine. The ancients have told you this since the beginning. So, and just so you know, flat is also a low frequency or vibration. Whenever you see when you say waves and they say flat line, that means what? That shit is dead. That's when you on side, when you stuck on a goddamn boop boop, you want that motherfucker to be going boop boop, boop boop, boop boop. You want that shit doing that. If that motherfucker go boop, nigga, you in trouble. So flat is a very low frequency. It's a low frequency. You understand? Waves, hills, valleys, vibration. This is frequency. High frequency. Waves, valleys, hills, depth, 3 dimensions. Much higher frequency. 4th dimension, even higher frequency. And so on and so on. So if you guys are on this flat earth shit, this is a way for me to get conscious people. Thank you to the YouTube critic. So this is a way to get conscious people who consider themselves of a high vibration for you to lower your vibration and talking about nothing. Nothing. The flat earth model does nothing for the earth. It does nothing for the earth, for the evolvement of the earth. It's only a bullshit argument to keep you occupied, knocked up. Stop it. Get on some real shit. Like these niggas trying to steal your goddamn rights. That's real, nigga. flat earth, all this other bullshit, that's not real shit. Even if the earth was flat, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Let's say the earth is flat. Flatter than a motherfucking pancake. Flatter than my feet. Let's say the earth is flat as fuck. Flatter than a white girl's booty. What is it gonna do for you? You know that. How is that gonna better your life? What type of harmony? What is being in harmony with that like? Can you tell me that? What is being in harmony with a flat earth like? What is the energy of a flat earth and being in harmony with that energy like? And what can you produce from that? Can you tell me any of that stuff? If you cannot, it's bullshit. Regular science can be quantified. If you can't tell me that stuff, it's absolute 1000% bullshit. Just wanted to let you know. So that's what this shit is for. Please, please, please don't get caught up in the bullshit. This is why you can see the trans movement has moved, has gained hold. Why? Because the earth is in a trans debate. Ain't that some crazy shit? When the earth starts, again, as the earth goes, so do you. You take on the vibration of the earth. So if the earth is in a goddamn transgender debate, then that transgender debate, it trickles on down to the people, the children of the earth. Get out of that bullshit. Let that bullshit go, please. And the last thing I want to tell y'all, you flat earther niggas, I ain't gonna keep fucking with you. But right there, I was gonna smash you niggas earlier this week. I really had to drag in more energy earlier this week. Y'all better be glad I waited, because I would have killed you niggas way more than I did. But I wasn't trying to smash you niggas as much. I was just trying to clown a little bit. But if you guys really want to know why the earth is not, or why the earth is not flat, go watch Professor Dave. Again, I don't promote any of his other shit. Some of it, because it's mostly science, but when he tries to get into metaphysics, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But other than that, go look at his actual science, shit, the tangible science, shit that can be quantified because you can touch it and feel it, right? So, like the earth, that can be measured. The earth can be measured, the mind cannot. So, go look at Professor Dave's series on debunking the flat earthers, and it'll, trust me, that's why I didn't say anything. I don't need to say nothing. He debunked all of that shit just with that. I just gave you some stuff of just nature of why the earth is round. Just observation, you can tell why you can tell that the earth is round. Because that's what we do as melanated people. We're observers. We observe nature, and then we do what nature does. We don't analyze and break down. That's not something from us. Oh, appreciate you. Who was that? Oh man, it faded out. Damn, I couldn't see. Sorry. But thank you for the super chat. But that's what we do. So analyzation is discovery by breaking things down, right? That's how they discover things. You gotta break it down in order to figure out. Break it down to its very last compound. That's a Caucasian thing. We didn't do that. We didn't analyze. We observed. And so we can see nature. We saw plants grew like this. We saw animals move like this. We saw this move like that. Boom, boom, boom. We say, oh, well, shit. We're all a part of this whole thing, so we should be moving like that. Our structures should look like that natural structure. That's a perfect structure that came out of the ground, that produced life. It's ongoing. Nothing happens to it. It's perfect structure. Why don't we build their structures like that? And that's why you see the temples that are persisting till the day, thousands of years later, because they built it in line with nature, nature's principles. But you think they can do that shit if they didn't know the earth was round? Most of your shit doesn't work on a flat earth. All the other shit that you guys pull up, none of that shit works on a flat earth. Well, the earth is a torus knot, and because the torus knot, when you flip the torus knot in, and then the little line in the torus knot, that's the flat part of the earth. Because then this part becomes the top, and then that part, the bottom part of the torus knot, becomes the bottom. Man, Y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that shit. So, please, 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 raise your consciousness. Or don't. Or don't. But don't bring no low-ass consciousness shit to my channel. Because ain't no way in the fuck you here thinking I know all the rest of this other shit. But I haven't studied the earth. I'm not in harmony with nature. Oh, you wrong on this one, kid. I fuck with your other shit, my nigga. But you wrong on this one. Hey, nigga, all your other shit, nigga. That's what niggas say. Hey, nigga, I fuck with you on most of your shit, nigga. I fuck with you, nigga. But, nigga, you wrong on this one. All right. Word up, my niggas. I just know, I'll tell you what. I'll stay in harmony with nature while you niggas figure it out. You niggas keep fucking it up. Your life keep fucking up and figuring that shit out until you get in harmony with nature. And when you understand that, as soon as you get in harmony with nature, that's when your life will start going right. But you call the earth flat-chested or flat booty. And see what she do. Just like any other sister, call the sister flat booty and see what she do to your ass. The earth the same one damn way. You telling the earth she ain't got no ass. Hey, that's them, mama. That's them, mama. Hey, that's all them niggas. That ain't me. When you bring the smack down, don't touch me. I'm just saying. I think you got a nice booty. So, last thing I want to talk to, last couple things. You guys have to go watch Inside Job on Netflix. Inside Job is off the chain. If y'all have not seen Inside Job, they are breaking that shit. Literally, they clowning. The show is clowning. The whole show is about all the conspiracies that you've seen on the internet. They were all created, they were all pushed forth, or the people who's behind them is the government. The American government is behind all the reptilians and all that. Man, all of that shit is on there. The reptilian governments and the royals being reptilian and all of that. Man, the whole episode 3 is completely about the reptilians that run the world. Nigga, this shit. Go watch that goddamn show, Inside Job. They trying to tell you. They literally was like, look, we gonna tell these niggas. And we gonna tell them outright. We gonna do it so blatant that these niggas have to say we joking. They have, nigga, they ain't gonna be, nigga, it's gonna be so blatant. They gonna be like, them niggas cannot possibly be telling the truth. They can't. They possibly cannot be telling the truth. Go watch that goddamn show, Inside Job. The very first episode, very first episode of Inside Job, you hooked. That show is off the chain. But I just want to tell y'all that. Also, the Please Stop Law package, everybody. Oh, real quick, here's a book for all you flat earther people that breaks off a lot of that esoteric geometry, which is what the line and the circle is, or the sphere is. So this part of it, occult geometry, breaks down all of that. You guys have to understand the sciences. Stop listening to these Caucasian people pushing these bullshit narratives who are not connected with nature, with the force. All right, so this book right here, I've told y'all about this book before. I don't know if you can find it. Man, you can see how old it is. And I got it a long time ago. Got it for 12 bucks. I heard it's $100 and something now. Good luck to you. Trying to find it. Oh, go to abebooks.com or Thrift Books if you can't find it. abebooks.com or Thrift Books to try to find this. All right, occult geometry and the science of hermetic motion and number. All right, one of the illest books I got. This is one of the top 5 books I got. All right, make sure y'all know those rights. Make sure y'all get over there to knowyourrightsfoundation.org. See, Know Your Rights Foundation, baby. Get over there and get your police stop law package, the constitutional rights card, your qualified immunity card. Hand this to the popo at that police stop. I'm telling you, we're in a new paradigm. This new paradigm says you have to know your rights. So that shit that you used to do, that you thought was getting you by, is not happening no more. The new paradigm, you got to know your rights. So get on it. Make sure that you learn and then start passing this on to your kids, your family members. So you get these cards, get it to your police, give it to the police officers at the stop and say, I don't answer questions. This one tells them what rights you have at the police stop, what will happen if they don't, excuse me, if they violate your rights. This one also tells them that they lose their qualified immunity, which is their armor shield for fucking up. That's basically what qualified immunity is. It's an armor shield for fucking up for police. But when they violate your rights or they knowingly violate your rights, they lose the armor shield, the fuck up armor shield. That's what this card says right here. And then this notice right here, it gives them the law that backs that. Just in case they be like, nigga, that ain't true. Well, oh yeah, well, look at the Supreme Court cases on this bitch. Right here. All right. And this book, this is the book that has all the information on your rights in here. Your police, well, not all, but you know what you need to know at a traffic stop or a Terry stop, which is a stop on foot. Terry stop, police stop. And it actually has all the questions from the cards. I just revised the book. So if you guys ordered the book, you guys got to hold on because I just revised the book and I put the new deck of questions from the police stop flashcards in the new book. So it's going to have both sets of questions in the new book, right? So everybody, if you're looking for the new revised version that's coming out, should be here next week. That's going to be the new revised version. It's going to have the two sets of questions in that book. But right here, you see the two decks of flashcards also. Now, you only get one deck of flashcards when you order the Please Stop Law package. So you need to signify which one you get. You don't get both of these. You get either this is volume 1, volume 2. Specify which one you want when you order your Police Stop Law package. And you know, the other thing that comes with that, public official bonds book. This tells you how to place a lien on that police insurance or credit. Because remember, insurance is different from credit. Insurance, you don't have to pay back. Credit, they do. So they have to pay this bond back when you file a lien on their bond for violating your constitutional rights. They got to pay that back. And so that can affect their credit. So this book right here shows you where to go find those bonds because they be trying to play 3-card money with that shit. Be hiding it all over the place. Well, it ain't here. Well, it ain't here. Well, it ain't here. Well, nigga, this is the laws that tell you where the bond's supposed to be. All right? So that's right there. And that's the full package. You go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org if you want the full package. Just the package alone. If you want it for free, and you got to get the big dog, the Great Book of Melanin Research. This tells you all of that stuff, that they've been studying on you for the last 116 years. Melanin, 116 years they've been doing research on your ass. 116 years of melanin research. You don't know shit. Them niggas got 116 years on your ass. But all of that research is right here. So you can super speed that knowledge up by getting this book and sitting down and breaking it off. It tells you all the stuff that your melanin can do, why you are a superhero, why niggas are superheroes, or their melanin makes them superheroes. Right in here. That's not an exaggeration either. The closest superhero you probably see is the new Spider-Man. So it's Black Panther. What's the dude from the WB Electric? Black Lightning, excuse me. So Black Panther, Black Lightning, Black Vulcan. I don't know why they always got these black names. So something that always deals with vibration or electricity is our power, if you always notice. And then in the new Superman, Electro is Jamie Foxx. Another nigga. See, why is the niggas with electricity powers always niggas? So Jamie Foxx is Electro in the new Spider-Man, and that breaks off your melanin, how your melanin converts light and sound to electricity or energy for your body. It can be dark in a whole room. If you stomped on the ground, your melanin would absorb that sound and convert it to energy for your body. Like the vibranium suit you see on Black Panther. Literally. Same fucking thing. So you don't know that because you don't know. They done took all the science about you and hid it or put it in books like this. And funny, this book where I got this, they don't let you order it anymore. if you try to go back to the website and go in there, they won't let you go in there and get it anymore. So this is the only place you can get this book is from me now. So, hey, sorry. realnoggers.com. Order the hard copy book, and you'll get the Police Stop Law package for free. All right, the whole package for free. But only 1 deck of cards. Y'all niggas be hitting me up. Well, I'm getting that 2 deck of cards, right? No. Niggas, you get 1 deck of cards. Oh, greedy ass nigga. Already giving you the whole damn package for free. So you get 1 deck of cards. Specify which deck of cards you want in your email when you make the purchase. All right. And for the people who want status classes, you want to up your game, get out and truly get out of this shit, go to patreon.com/realnoggers and sign up for the status class levels. And then if at the highest level, I give you the paperwork for free when you're able to explain it to me. All right. Because I need 1 million Johnny Cochrans. I need y'all to get, I need this. I need us to know the law, get together and mash out. Because nobody's ever seen a force like that before, ever. In America. No one's ever seen that happen. So what happens when we make that happen? Huh? When we got groups and organizations who are fully versed in the law because we actually even sat down and read it and we didn't watch no YouTube videos about the shit. We didn't watch no TikTok videos, you know, just TikTok videos. Not that these things can't help you, but only that to get our information. We sat down with each other and we built this information. We built this foundation, literally, this foundation of our knowledge together. So let's get on that, y'all. That's the main goal. That's what we're doing. We got a long-term plan. This is not a short-term thing. We're gonna be doing this and be doing it until you niggas learn your rights. All right. So that's it for me. I'm about to grab me some food. They out of turkey burgers, y'all. Can y'all believe that? These niggas said they out of turkey burgers because of Thanksgiving. It's a short on turkey. Give me that boy. I was about to go in there and slap the shit out of everybody in that goddamn place. They lost their damn mind. But they know that I eat turkey burgers every goddamn day, man. All right. Whoa, let me calm down. Woosa, woosa, woosa. All right. Let me go find something else. Of another turkey burger or something to eat. But thank y'all, man. All you flat earther people, we still cool. We cool. As long as y'all don't come bringing me that bullshit no more. If y'all come bring me some bullshit, I'm really gonna get on here and blaze you niggas. I was pretty much joking today. Trust me, this wasn't dragging more energy. You come at me again, you better have some goddamn actual factual knowledge that can be quantified. And go watch Professor Day's videos before you get back at me. All right? But we still cool other than that. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace. Thanks, Tish and Bri and Mel and the moderators. Appreciate y'all. You too, Michelle. Peace.